Alright guys, so I'm gonna be a bus driver, your night bus driver. Before we officially start playing Death Stranding tomorrow, Director's Cut, I'm pretty excited about that. Um, so, yeah, I'm gonna be a bus driver. I'm going to be your bus driver. I'm still working on some stuff in my office, so I'm downstairs in my bedroom. Um, what I'm basically doing, I'm building like a simulator with a racing wheel and my Thrustmaster flight control stick. I'm working on some stuff, so that's why I'm down here. Let me double check the chat. Pup, 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 pup. Here we go. There. And I'm using a PlayStation controller, by the way. I haven't tried my...
Oh, I fell asleep.
I haven't used a Logitech G29 on this yet to check it out. What's up, Bumblebees? What's happening, man? Good evening. How are you?
Maybe I should try for a career in all directions instead. They're so popular.
By the way, PlayStation. There it is. Now, keep in mind, this is a PlayStation 4 game that it's running on a PlayStation 5. And it's really surprising that they haven't indicated any sign of future PlayStation 5 update for this. You know, I should have asked them when I had a chance. Honestly, I should have asked the developers of this game. I know they're small independent developers, but I should have asked them. It's too late now. But I should have asked them, hey, what about the PlayStation 5 update? Good evening, Trias Getcha. How are you, man? How you doing? I'm your bus driver. Your night bus driver. That's awesome, Bumblebees. Glad to hear that. By the way, I had a pleasant conversation with the Still Alive developers. Look, man, they're small indie developers, and it is what it is. You know, they're trying their best. So I cut them some slacks. Rockstar, I cannot cut any slack for Rockstar. Rockstar, they have more money than God, so they're not getting any pass. But small little companies, I understand, man. They're independent, and it is what it is. You know, cannot be too hard on small independent companies, small independent developers, because it's tough, man. They're trying to make, you know, some money, and they're doing the best they can with what they have. Rockstar, they have shitload of money, so not taking it easy on Rockstar. No, am I taking it easy in the 2K games or EA Sports?
Thank you.
Alright, so got everybody in the bus. Let's go. So tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming a
My phone battery drained again.
Death Stranding a lot tomorrow, and I want to do Death Stranding in a Director's Cut ultra widescreen live stream. Basically, what it means is that's gonna be with a 16:9 black bars top to bottom widescreen, and the benefit is that you get to see more, better field of view.
I went up to the Lakeside Districts a couple
It's
of
basically
days ago.
3840 by
It's amazing.
1600. It's what it is, from what I understand. According to Digital Foundry, I could be wrong. I think it's 3840 by 1600. I think director's cut Death Stranding seems to me like the best option if you want to truly dive into that game. That's what I think. Here's the thing, man. I don't think a lot of people understand Death Stranding. I don't think they understand the concept.
I'll never get to my
of
appointment
that game.
on time.
Hold on, this is too loud.
Hey,
Hi.
Yeah, it's too loud.
I would like to buy some tickets, please.
I really don't think a lot of people understand the concept of that game. And what I mean by that is Death Stranding, it's a very deep game that it's more than just about connecting people, helping people, but it's also about soul searching, you know. I'll talk about it tomorrow, because even after 2 years, people are still kind of confused about that game and what Kojima was trying to tell us.
Thank you.
Have you guys played it? What do you think about Death Stranding? Did you guys get a chance to play it? And if you did, what are your thoughts on it? Yes, you do get to deliver a lot of stuff, you know, you know, but
What? Well,
I think
how did I end up here?
that Death Stranding has certain liberation when you are connecting people, connecting these strands and connecting other people out there. I think you're changing their lives, and at the same time, you're making that, you know, post-apocalyptic America, you're making it better in a way. As you are bringing everybody closer together, as you are connecting more and more people and building roads, I think that's the reward. It's liberating that you're doing something good, right? The game has a good message, and it's not a violent game. It's not like a first-person shooter or a survival horror game. It's about, you know, bringing people together and
I heard from my grandpa
trying to
that
make
there's a dog living at the university.
the best of it with what you have. That's at least what I was getting from Death Stranding. You know what I mean? It's a very complex to understand. Everyone has their own opinions on it, and I think that's what Hideo Kojima wanted. I think he wanted all of us to have our own points of views on
Bye.
it. You know what I mean?
Hi.
I think he was trying to see how we feel
What a night.
about that
I'm exhausted.
world, and what will we do? You know. It is a deep game,
If all
but
goes
I
well,
know that a
this
lot
will
of
be my
people
last semester at university. Then I'll qualify as a business NPC.
misunderstood what Death Stranding was trying to be. Do we always need a violent game? Do we need a game that has to have some kind of a weapon where you got to shoot an enemy? Can we have a game without an
Can't miss
enemy?
this meeting.
Can it be
So
that
many years of
it's a
preparation
game that is
leading up to this
trying
big
to
moment.
maybe work on a spiritual level
Oh, it's so good to
and
ride on one
to
of these new buses again.
bring people more spiritually deeper to think about certain things?
Every time I see the ice cream
Yeah,
poster,
that's what I
I
think.
itch for something
But I'll talk more
Just
about
love
it
my
tomorrow
cat
when we
so
start playing that
much.
game. We'll talk more about it because it is a deep game, you know. But I heard people say to me that during the COVID-19 lockdown, Death Stranding really kind of helped them out with depression, and it lifted them up a little bit. This sensation of, you know, building the bridges and bringing people together and doing something right
Setting at
by
the marina
connecting
always
people.
feels a bit like vacation.
Um,
I don't know why.
it was almost like a therapeutic experience where you feel the sense of accomplishment that you
Where's
did
my
something
bag?
good, that you're doing something good. And what's the reward? The reward is that you're doing something for the greater good. Even though, you know, you're not getting any kind of like how would I say this? Like self recognition, but you are pretty much putting yourself out there
Just started watching Spring of Affection, and I think I finally
to
understand the hype.
build a better world.
Bye.
I don't know. That's it's very difficult to talk about that game because you know a lot of people are still confused. Well, what's with the BBs? What the BBs are, and uh, you know, these spirit world. I mean, there's so much in that game that people are still confused. And I hope that people will, with director's cut, spend more time, like focusing on understanding what the bridges are and why it's important to bring these strands together and what the strands are, right? Did I ever get robbed on this boss? Nope. Never, never. That's maybe in a Grand Theft Auto, like a Grand Theft Auto bus game. But not in this one. Oh, hold on. Got somebody sleeping in a bus. Lady, get out of my bus. Here, I'll open the door for you. Get out. Do it now. It's my bus. My bus. My bus alone. Alright, we're good. Now we gotta take the bus to the depot because we're done with this route. Yeah, I can just use a fast travel. Why don't we do that? Where's the depot? There's the depot right here. Fast travel. Okay. Let's go ahead and put it inside the garage. I would like to be a bus driver in a Death Stranding. Imagine if you could. I think you can do that. Create your route, create the roads, and deliver packages while you're driving. think you can do that. I think you can do it. Alright, let's turn off everything. Turn off the lights. Turn off the engine. Okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot to open the... There we go. Open the door. That's my bus. Right there. And I can hop onto another bus. See what we have. What's available. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna join this bus. I'm gonna take over.
Hey, boss. Would you care to check some tickets?
I'm gonna check some tickets. You continue driving. It's okay. I'm gonna be a conductor. Alright, man.
Hold
Ticket.
on.
Tickets.
Here.
So,
Here you go.
where should we head next?
You know, he ain't looking that bad for a grandma, I'll tell you what. And you're still on the Instagram. God damn it.
Here's the ticket, and here's a picture of my
wait a
cat.
second.
What about
She's
you?
called
There.
Pearly.
Ticket. What about you, cowboy?
What? Oh, here you
Where
go.
is it?
Give me just a minute,
Ah.
dear.
Here you go.
You know, I would like to see this game in virtual reality. I think this game would be more fun in VR.
Here you go. How often do you want to see it?
Sure thing.
I'm a conductor.
Sure.
I'll see it as many times as I need to.
Sorry, I.
You see, this
I
guy's a
must have
dodger. I
Lost
knew
it
it.
somehow.
What about you? Ticket?
I already showed it.
Did you?
You saw my ticket.
What about
already.
you?
Why are you asking me again?
Of course. Here you go.
All right, everyone has a ticket.
There it is.
What about you? Oh, what the hell happened? Hold on. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Glitches. Here we go. Here comes the glitches.
You asked me What? already. Oh, here you go.
I'm a conductor. What's going on? Is the Matrix? Neo's coming? Or Agent Smith's moving in here? What's going on here? Did you guys see that? What the... Alright, everyone's got a ticket, so it's all good. Yeah. I'm gonna chill out here. Make sure everything's okay. Okay, everyone has a ticket. There was a one Dodger. He didn't have a ticket, so I got him. We'll check this guy. This guy looks kind of suspicious. Good evening, sir. Welcome to my bus. May I ask for a ticket?
Where is it? Ah, here you go.
Good. What about you, ma'am?
I already showed it.
And you?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me just a minute, dear. Ah, here it is.
Alright, she has a ticket. And what about you, ma'am? Were you coming from gym?
Here you go.
Alright. What kind of gym is it? 24 hours? Non-stop? There we go.
Oh,
Dodger, $120.
well, you got me.
I knew it. What about you? Where are you
I showed
going?
you already. But fine. Here it is.
I'm gonna stick around here. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I might get some Dodgers. Dodging, they call them Dodgers because they're dodging the ticket. This one looks kind of interesting. You have a ticket?
Oh no!
I knew
forgot
it.
it.
Dude, I had such a good instinct, man. I knew right away. I knew you were trying to dodge me. $120. I already asked this guy. Right? I already did ask him. Okay, we're good to go. What about this one?
Here.
You?
Sure thing.
Yeah, you can go on. We're good. Go on. Keep driving. We all got everybody here with the tickets. It's all good. That is so unrealistic, the way the bus is moving. It's like this. It's going like this. You know, I wish that they would fix the physics. You know, developers, here's the thing. I can accept the graphics, you know, for indie developer. You know, I'll buy that. I'll accept the graphics. It is what it is. But the one thing that I have a difficult time accepting is the mechanics, the physics of the bus. I don't care if the graphics look like this, that's fine, but at least you should try to at least make the bus feel like a bus, you know, like it's driving like a bus. At least you could maybe try to put some, you know, focus onto that. See how it's going? It's going like this. Pup, 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 pup. It's like a train. It feels like I'm on the train tracks. You know what I mean? See that? Pump, 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 pump. If you saw me play the TML bus, D-Bus, that German company, that German developer that worked on that bus game, that feels so real, dude. That, and it's early access. But look at this. Pup, 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 pup. You know, at least work on the physics. Work on making it at least feel real. You know, I don't care about the graphics. Fine, this is okay. I'll live with this. I'll accept this. But at least make the bus feel like a bus. You know, that's my only thing, man. Like about these developers, you know. And this is not their first time working on a bus simulator. I think they started originally with the Bus Simulator 16. And then Bus Simulator 18, and now Bus Simulator 21. So they had plenty of time to really work on the physics and fix some of these issues. Okay, let me drive the bus. Let me do it, bro. It's okay, man. I had enough of checking the tickets. You can take a break.
That's great.
Yeah, take a break, man.
Is All Directions a casted boy band?
Get yourself something to eat. I think they have a McDonald's 24/7, or if not, go to IHOP. Have yourself a chicken bird sandwich, bacon and chicken, and the mayo. It's pretty good, actually. I think they have it on IHOP, or is that a Denny's? I don't know. I think it's IHOP. All right, everybody. Nobody here? Okay. Oh, that's him leaving. Dude, he took my advice. He took my advice. He went to, he's going to IHOP. That's him. There he is. He took my advice, bro. He's going to IHOP. All right, Chief. I'll see you. There he is. All right, man. Have fun at IHOP. Get that chicken bird sandwich. I don't know. Do they still have a chicken bird sandwich with the bacon? I don't know. I think they used to. I'm not sure. A Burger King? I don't think they have a 24/7 Burger King. I think it's McDonald's. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? How are you, brother?
I'm thinking of composing a new tune for the piano. It's my mother's birthday soon. She'd love that.
How you holding up, man? I know it's been a tough month for you, man. You know what I mean? But how you holding on, bro?
University's cat.
Well, no one's... I guess we're done for the night on this one. Let's jump onto another one. Hold on. I'm gonna take this to the depot real quick. Let's park it in.
Well, if it
Hey, what's up,
my
Deacon?
favorite boss.
I did it silently, dude. I didn't even acknowledge him until you acknowledged him. I pulled the trigger silently. I don't acknowledge them. I'm not gonna acknowledge these narcissistic losers. I pay no mind to that shit, man. I live rent-free, remember. I live rent-free. Look at that bed. It's all for me, rent-free. I live inside their heads rent-free, man. As to be expected, the funeral's Tuesday. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, you know. I know you're very close to your mom and all that. Just try to celebrate, you know, the best of times that you had with her, you know, and celebrate all the great things about her. Oh, all right, we're good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off everything here. And get the engine. Done deal. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna take some time, you know, to grieve. It's never easy, man. But just like everything else, time heals everything. as you get through it. All right, let's jump into another bus. Let's see. Route 11.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Route 11. Hold on a second. Let me throw you a badge as well, Deacon. Here you go. You earned it, bro. Oh shit, I forgot to pick up my passengers. Ah well.
Next stop, Highlander Park Church.
I forgot to pick up my passengers. Ah, it's okay. They can catch the next one. They can catch my other bus. Because I do have, I think, 4 active buses. It's not just this one. So if they didn't catch this one, they can catch another one. Or you can do that on a multiplayer. But I heard some people were complaining that their progress wasn't saved. So when they would continue their career, their progress would not be saved. I have actually encountered that as well. But I was able to recover somehow my my progress. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Watching movies or exercising is another good thing to do. Being around good, positive people. Stay away from narcissistic assholes. You don't want to be around narcissistic motherfuckers, and there's plenty of them out there. You don't want none of that. Just be around cool people, man. And you know what I'm talking about. You know who's who. You're intelligent, you're smart enough, you trust your instinct, you know who's who. I don't need to tell you. So just be around good-minded people. And you have a sister, right? You told me you have a sister, right? Talk to your sister, talk to your relatives, and maybe this is a good time now to kind of like get together and talk more. It's never too late. You know what they're all saying? It's never too late for a kind gesture. Right? We all have our, differences. What happened in the past happened. Sometimes you have to overlook that and move on. Right?
Thanks.
All right, you got a ticket. Good. Oh, some guy's listening to loud music. All right, man, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. You don't want to know the other guy, the real Mr. 4K upscale. This is a good, kind upscaler, but you don't want that beast. So don't listen to the music next time, or I will wake up the beast. And when the beast comes in, it ain't pretty. Okay? Don't listen to that music too loud in my bus. Okay? Alright, cool. Alright, you good, man.
As a kid, I used to go everywhere on foot.
Oh, really? You used to go everywhere on foot? No kidding. Guess what? I did the same thing when I was a kid. And the only way to find me is to, I don't know, call my friend's house and find out from my friend's house where I might be last seen. Dude, I had a BMX, bro. Fuck, dude, dude, I was driving my BMX bicycle everywhere when I was a little kid, man. I was a BMX rider. Dude, I miss my BMX. Fucking A, man. Good old times. In the 80s, man. BMX. Now all we're driving is the electric shaver cars with the batteries and computers inside of them, you know. Everything's a push of a button. Bunch of electric shavers. That's what I see with these new cars. Nothing but electric shavers. They all look the same. They all look the same.
So much fun.
What's going on? How come no one's here? What my buses? I mean, my bus stations. What the hell's going on? Oh, here we go.
Yes? Of course.
How many people do I have? Only one guy? Jesus, just one guy in my bus? That's crazy, dude. This late at night, only one guy in my bus? Wow. Take it one day at a time, Tony. You know, just one day at a time. You gotta be strong. Listen to me, man. You gotta be strong. You have to be, like, super strong. You gotta be, like, how do I say this? You gotta be the alpha, the leader. You gotta be a strong motherfucker. You know. You gotta be like, you know, like Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher, you know. You gotta be that focused badass. Man, you know. And move on and show your teeth when you have to. You know. Be nice to nice people. But if you spot an asshole, you gotta show them your teeth, you know. You gotta let people know what time it is. Or a Dutch from, fuck yeah, Dutch from Predator. Hell yeah. See these guns right here, son? You see these guns? You see them? These guns are here for a reason.
Next week is my class reunion. I'm really looking. It's been a while.
Nah, you're gonna be alright, mate. Don't worry, man. If anybody fucks with you, just tell them.
No, I'm
just send them to me. Just send them to Mr. 4K. Just send them to me.
Whoa, that was too fast. Please open the door again.
Why, this guy wants to leave? Hold on. There we go. Nobody messes with my Dylan. Did this guy leave? He did. It's such a quiet night, dude. Look at this. How many? I only got like few people, couple of people in here. Jesus. Anthony, you can do anything, bro. What one man can do, another can do. But there's always going to be naysayers. People are jealous. People are narcissistic, selfish assholes. They're always going to tell you you can't do it. Don't listen to them. Prove them wrong. You know what I say? When somebody tells me no, I say, okay, good, good. You tell me I can't do it, good. I'm going to prove you wrong. Now you gave me all the fucking leverage to prove you wrong. You can do whatever, man. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's your life. No one should fucking tell you otherwise. No one. And I do mean nobody. And if they do, well, they're not your friends. And they were never your friends.
Hi.
Don't waste your time with them. No. Thank you, Deacon. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man, Deacon. By the way, speaking of Days Gone, I would like to see a director's cut on the Days Gone. If it ever happens. But I would love to see a director's cut on Days Gone.
I think I'll go to the beach tomorrow. I heard
Wait, somebody wants to leave?
to be lovely.
What?
Wait, what's going on? I thought somebody wanted to leave. No, my bad. I thought somebody wanted to leave.
Get breakfast bacon perfectly crispy. It took me years to learn how to do it.
Hey, man, look, man, it doesn't... Keep trying. You're never gonna know unless you try. Tony, you gotta go out there and try, and see what happens. You know, there's no guarantees in life, but you can try. You know, no one can stop you from trying. Give it a try. You know.
Hello.
I need several tickets, please.
Oh, this guy needs several tickets. Okay. One trip. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
I mean, look at all these actors. Look at Tom Hardy, you know, and how he started. Thomas Edward Hardy, right? He was almost homeless, dude. He was very heavy into drugs. Barely made it, and then he got into acting and, you know, made some small movies like Bronson, and was in Band of Brothers, casted by Spielberg. Then he got picked up by Ridley Scott for Black Hawk Down in 2001. And look at him now. Now he's playing in Marvel movies. Venom, right? I mean, there's so many, dude. Fuck, man. Sylvester Stallone had to sell his dog so he can, you know, get the script distributed to be made by MGM, United Artists. And before that, he did some porn movies, some soft porn 1970s movies. Man, and look at him now. I mean, look at Arnold. His very first movie was Hercules. Before he did Conan the Barbarian, and then Terminator after that. You know. You know what I mean? Look at Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins. He never went to a theater, right? He's not like a theater actor. He's just self-made, self-educated actor. And look what he has achieved, man. It's about the talent. Either you have it or you don't. But I believe everybody can contribute. I think every person can contribute. Everyone can play a certain role in a movie. You could play a bad guy. Maybe you are a fucking great bad guy, or maybe you play some sleazy guy or whatever. Look, your first role, it's always going to be whatever, but that role will open doors for other roles for you. That's how it works, man. For a lot of these actors, you might get famous by doing a very shitty role, but that shitty role people will talk about, and then that role will open the doors for you to play many different characters, right? Studios will call you up and they'll ask you, hey, we would like you to try this, try that, work with this director, right? Here's the casting, director right here, and they'll check your audition tapes and blah blah blah. You never know, man. You never know. People ask me, could I be in the movies, and what kind of a character can I play? I don't know, some crazy Russian bastard. I don't know. My name is Vlad. I don't know. What can I play? I could play maybe I don't know, what kind of character can I play in a fucking movie? I'm thinking, my name is Vlad. Do you know who I am? Do you know what we do in Russia? And what I'm going to do to you? I don't know. I don't know who I can play a bad guy. I think I can see myself playing a crazy ass, like, mafia guy. Yeah, mafia. I think I can play a mafia guy. I'd be a good villain, man. Russian mobster going crazy, yeah. I could do it, man. I could do it. I think I could do it, man. Yeah, man. Put me like in some kind of like some crazy ass mobster movie with Ray Liotta, right? Or I think I can do it, man. Nico Bellic in the Grand Theft Auto 4 movie, yeah. Hey, my cousin, how are you? How you doing? So, where are all these titties you've been telling me about? You said I come here to America and I see the titties, but I see no titties here, except your titties, and your Harry do not like them. The only titties I see is on your wallpaper. All right, let me take over. I'll take over the bus. I'll drive it. You go home. I'll drive this to the depot. Here. You just sit back there and act pretty. Here's the depot. This is where you can test my stick shift. You know, I have a stick shift. It's a Russian stick shift. It is like vodka. It might be hard to open it, but it shifts pretty good.
Boss.
It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It's called a stick shift. You will come here, and we sit here. I'll turn the lights off. Maybe open just the one light here, and you do the work, and you practice. Where are you? Come here. I said you
On
wanted
my way.
to. You wanted
I've
to
got
practice.
them.
But I thought you wanted to practice.
You know.
I thought you wanted to practice. Okay, so you do not want to practice.
Love you.
On my stick shift. She doesn't want to do it. Oh well. Hold on. Let me exit this bus. What's up, Edward? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, brother? Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping by. We're talking about acting and Russian mobsters and Nico Bellic. And we're talking about titties and stick shift. Hey, look at me, man. Look at me. Real Russian. From Mother Russia. Look how fast I can run. Me too, my doctor. I've strawberry stuck in my ass. Doctor replies, I have some cream for that. I'm Nico Bellic. Yeah. You are not going to achieve anything sitting in that little crib. You need to go out there. Make some real money. Nico Bellic. I want to see a remaster of that Grand Theft Auto 4. For real. That's what I want. Alright, let's do some more driving here. They want me to create a route. Okay. I need to level up the bus. So these, they need to be leveled up. I got it. Level them up. They're all leveled up. Everything's leveled up. Alright, so let me create a route. Alright. Here. There. And there. And there. And I think we already went to the Oakwood. And there. And then West Oakwood. Here. Alright, this is it, man. Apply changes. Yes. And let me Route 12. Let's go. Let's select full-time bus. And it's going to be Mercedes. I'm going to use a Mercedes here. There we go. No. Mercedes. Wait a minute. Here we go. That's it. And drive. That's it. Here we go. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 was amazing. It was freaking amazing. It was amazing. Ah, shit. I gotta adjust my cock over here. Ah, God damn it. Ah, there we go. It's too big, man. Too big for my haters, you know. They cannot swallow that much. Here we go. Did I close all the doors?
I like all directions. I mean, you can't not
Oh.
like them.
What's going on over here? Oh, this asshole. step in there.
Last
And
week,
where's
I
your
had the best
ticket?
Kung Pao chicken
Come
I
here,
ever
man.
ate.
Where's your
It
goddamn
was in a
ticket?
small restaurant in Oakwood.
here you go.
Highly recommended.
People
Sure
trying
thing.
to pull a fast one on me here.
I'm on a bus. I'm happy. The weather is okay. No one can tell me what to do today.
Here we go. Something. What's going on here? Why this door won't close?
From the planetarium, you have a clear view of the ocean and the harbor.
The hell is this? Alright, there we go.
Listening to all
Jesus.
the conversations you
Some technical
overhear on the
difficulties.
bus.
But I got it.
A bus is never late. It arrives precisely when it means to.
Ukraine's pretty cool, man. But they've been going through some tough times, you know. Especially with the whole thing with Russia, and you know, Putin has a hard-on for Ukraine. So he just wants to, he would love nothing better but to control that region there. That's his wet dream. How long has he been president? 20 years? Wow. 20 years, man.
Highlander Park Church.
I think he's gonna be there forever. Yeah, well, that's true. For the Orthodox Christians, the Christmas, it's in January. For Catholic, it's in December. Why? Because they have a different belief on when Jesus was born. They're all still trying to figure out when Jesus was born. You know, I always wondered, maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but I always wondered, how come there is no skeleton remains of Jesus? I mean, we can find out T-Rex's bones.
I'm still not
we
sure
can,
if I
you know,
would be faster by bike.
dig up dinosaurs' bones, right? But we can't dig up this Jesus prophet remains, right? I mean, if he did exist, well, don't you think there would be a remains of him somewhere?
Yesterday I had a coffee.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Such a
saying.
lovely person.
I'm just saying.
She knows
What do you need, a
much
ticket?
about the city's culture.
Maybe I should try
Thank
for a
you.
career in all directions
Just
instead.
Oh, I
one
gave her
ticket,
too much
please.
money. How dare you? I have to get my money back. I have to get my money back from this bitch.
Thanks.
Oh, I got. Hold on. Where are you going? Where's that other bitch? Give me my money back.
Here.
Why are you asking
Here you
me
go.
again?
Where's she go? This one.
There it is.
Oh, no. She's over here somewhere. She took my money. She took my change.
I already showed you. You
my
saw
ticket.
my ticket already.
I showed you already, but
Oh well.
here it is.
She won't give me my change back.
I'm going to see my grandson. He's such a lovely.
I mean, I really wonder about that stuff. You know, hey, dude, I'm all for that. You know, worship whoever you want to worship, believe whatever you want to believe. But how about some evidence, you know, to support that? How about some credibility? This has always been my biggest problem with faith and religion. How about some evidence? You know, I don't know. Credibility to me goes a long way. It's just, it makes me feel more comfortable. Okay, if I got some evidence to support whatever it is that I'm believing in. If I worship a moon, guess what? I see the moon every night when it's a clear skies. I see it rising. I see it. It's there. I can freaking see it, and I can worship something that I'm actually seeing, and I know it's there. Right? This was always my biggest problem with religion. And I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. You can, like I said, believe whatever you want to believe. That is your given right to believe whatever you want to believe. But if you want to convince me to worship something,
Really
I like to
cold
see some evidence.
But at least the bus is
I like
heated.
to see some evidence, you know? I like to see some credibility. And I'll be your biggest believer. You know? No, just blindly you have to believe it.
I've got them.
You just have to accept it and blindly believe it.
You know, the handcuffs. See you in a bit. Love you.
Thank you.
One ticket, please.
Oh, who are you? Leave the number for me down there, will you? Regular ticket. Day ticket.
Thanks.
So, where should we head next?
You know, I mean, I respect everyone's religion. Don't get me wrong. I respect even Tom Cruise's religion. The guy has a right to believe whatever he wants to believe. But my question to Tom Cruise is, okay, Scientology, what's the evidence that people came here to this planet and they created us and they look like us? Where's the evidence? Where are these human-like aliens? And where's the evidence of that spaceship? Where is the spaceship? And from what planet did they come from? I'll gladly believe your Scientology, but show me some evidence, man.
Thanks.
This goes for everybody, for every religion.
I love the new seafood
You know?
restaurant in Chinatown.
Where's the skeletons of Moses? Where's the remains of Moses? Where's the remains of Jesus? Where's the remains of Muhammad? Where's the remains of all of these prophets? Where are they? Aliens took them, put it on the spaceship somewhere? Where is it? You see what I'm saying? That's my problem. But you gotta believe the gospel. I gotta believe something that happened 3,000 years ago, where people were primitive. They thought if they go to the other side of the horizon, they're gonna fall. They're gonna go into a
I
hell.
want to try all the
Come on, man.
rides and see all the attractions at Arnold's amusement park.
And when Christopher Columbus proved everybody wrong, that the planet is round and it's not flat, you know, they were burning people. They were hanging people who actually had those beliefs in Spain. Like, they were like burning people for that kind of beliefs. You do not go to the west. That's where the sun sets. We don't go there. We only go where the sun rises on the east. We do not go there. It's forbidden. People were fucking primitive back then.
Sorry.
And I'm supposed to believe in what some primitive people wrote down 3,000 fucking years ago? I want some evidence, man, for everything. Sasquatch, prove it to me that they exist. Vampires, werewolf, I want some goddamn evidence. If you can't bring the evidence, kiss my hairy ass while I fart. After I just ate double Whopper from a fucking Burger King. That's what I gotta say about that. If you got no fucking evidence, kiss my hairy ass. Kiss my fucking hairy ass every day. Without evidence. Concrete evidence. And that's what bothers me about a lot of this shit, man. You know? Like I said, you can believe whatever you want to believe.
I'm exhausted.
I always tell people,
So,
that is your human
where
right
should we
to believe
head
whatever you want to
next?
believe. But my question is, if you want me to convert to your religion, if you want me to believe what you believe, man, you're going to have to convince me with some high, hardcore evidence, concrete fucking evidence. If you can bring me a hardcore, concrete evidence, bro, that's it. Don't expect me to convert to your whatever it is that you believe in. You know, gotta bring some solid evidence, man. That's just my opinion, guys. Please don't get triggered. Don't get upset. It is my opinion. It doesn't mean I'm right, and it doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. It's just how I feel. I would love to be proven wrong, and then I actually finally meet this figure, this Lord, and then I change my mind.
Tim's birthday.
But so far, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it, man. You know what I could believe easily? That there's evil, Satan out there running the world. I could easily believe that. Do you know why? Because a lot of evil shit happening in the world. I think I would probably have more evidence to support that the devil's running the show. If you look at what's going on around the world, if you look what's happening out there, I would buy that easier, that the devil's running the show. If there's such a fucking thing. Which I don't believe. I think it's just humans, and we're fucking fucked up, and we're experimenting, and through our experiments, we label ourselves. We label ourselves because we're experimenting. We don't fucking know what's going on. You know. And that's what this is. It's one big fucking experiment. We're all experimenting and labeling each other. This guy is evil, this guy is good, this guy is that, this guy is blah, 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 blah. And nobody fucking knows anything. We're all just fucking flying monkeys with wings, experimenting. That's what we are. We're all just experimenting everything, man. It's all one big experiment. Nobody fucking has any clue. You know.
I can't wait for the weekend.
But I don't know, man. Look how many people died because of religion. People are getting beheaded because of religion. They're being stoned to death because of religion. That's not something that's kind and nice. That's very harsh and evil. Religion, any kind of religion where you're beheading people, killing people. I don't think that's a good deed. Religion. That's some kind of fucked up religion. You know. Or thou shalt not do this. Thou shalt not do that. You stripping people away from their freedoms. That's my biggest problem with all these religions. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Work at Baron Blade someday.
If you do this, you go to hell. You get punished, right? It almost sounds like some evil pricks, or it sounds to me like humans created this to control other humans. That's what it sounds to me. And they call themselves prophets, and they took the advantage of the primitive masses of millions of people, and they started telling other people all this bogus bullshit about how you should live, and if you don't live this way, you get killed or you get burned or you go to hell, right? And they start using fear, right? The greatest fucking tool of all time. What is it? Fucking fear, right? The best way to control the people, the primitive people, is to strike fear into their narrow bones. But what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But if you look around, if you go through our history, the amount of bloodshed, the amount of violence and killing that has been done, the amount of genocide in the name of God, in the name of religions, in the name of prophecy and all this other shit, it's unfucking believable. It's unfucking believable. You know? So what do I believe in? I believe in what I can touch, what I can feel, what I can taste, what I can see with my own two fucking eyes. That's what I believe in. That's just me. That's just me, man. That's just me, guys.
The bridge always scares me. It's so high.
Now, again, whatever helps you sleep at night, I always tell people, whatever you want to believe, you can believe. But me personally, I have big problems with a lot of these religions. Big problems. Big problems. Because it doesn't make any sense. Okay? It makes no sense to me. And when something doesn't make any sense to me, I cannot blindly worship something that doesn't make no sense to me.
Thank you.
Hey.
That's just me. That's just me, guys. I'm not trying to be some, you know, well, I am kind of atheist because I can't find anything there where I can say I believe in this or I believe in that. Because every time I try to believe in something, I put myself for disappointment. Always set myself up for the disappointment.
Oh, thank God. I managed to catch the bus. Wait, is
and
this
please keep in
even the
mind,
right
this is my
bus?
opinion. This might be difficult for you. This might trigger you. But that's my right. This is my opinion. And I will never apologize for what I feel. I will never apologize for my opinion. The only thing I can apologize to, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, I apologize for that. If this conversation makes you feel uncomfortable. But I will never apologize for what I fucking feel. That's why I'm on this planet. To express what I'm feeling. It doesn't mean I'm right, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just means this is what I'm experiencing in 40 plus fucking years. Or what I've been through. And I'm expressing my opinions on what I have seen and what I have fucking experienced. It doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I know everything. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I just know the basics. But I do have my opinions on what I've been through. On this planet. On this reality. On this world. That's all it is. Thank you, Deacon, man. I think we all should respect everyone's points of view. That's what the freedom is. That's what democracy is. It's respecting everyone's opinion. You know? What is this, some kind of a religious bus? Hold on, let's see what's going on. Alright. This is a atheist bus. Welcome to the atheist bus. I'll tell you what I believe in. I believe in pussy because I can, you know, because I know pussy exists. I believe in titties because I know titties exist. I believe in great ass because I know they exist. I believe in trees because I can see the trees. I can touch them. I believe in that people are full of shit. But imagine if people were not full of shit. It would be a boring world if we were not full of shit, man. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I don't like these Mercedes either. I agree. Hold on, I gotta close the door. But you know what? There's a silver lining, Anthony. Here's how I look at the world. I look at the world as an experience. Hey man, I've been put into this program called Life and Reality, and I'm experiencing everything. Good, bad, funny, hilarious, exciting, right? Pleasure, no pleasure, sadness, laughter. I'm kind of liking this. It's kind of interesting, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. This adventure, this mystery, right? That's the way I look at it, man. You know? People are looking at the world as, ooh, I need to be somebody. Ooh, I need to have, you know, some kind of label, some kind of diploma, you know, hanging on my fucking wall. You're never living a life if you think of it that way. Dude, we're all in this to experience this. Nobody asked you, would you like to experience this? But here you are, and you're experiencing it. So enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the fucking ride, bro. You know? Enjoy the ride. Don't try to live a life to prove something to 8 billion people out there. Live and enjoy the experience. Just enjoy the experience, man. And that's it. Till the credits roll. Enjoy the experience till the credits roll. And, meaning kaput, when the time comes for you to go, right? All of us to go. But for now, enjoy the, enjoy this experience, man. I think it can help you, man. I think it helps.
Hi. May I have a ticket, please?
Yes, sir. You can have a ticket. That's my opinion again. I'm not an alien from another planet to tell you how to live. I'm just giving you my opinions, guys. I heard some stories that Mr. 4K is an alien, a hybrid. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What else I'm gonna hear about me?
Thanks.
You're welcome. But I like having these conversations, man. I think it's cool. A lot of YouTubers are afraid to talk about this because they don't want to lose the subscribers and blah, 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 blah. Me, I don't care. When I started this channel, I started as an experiment, you know, hey, I'm going to start this channel and share what I like, what I don't like. And people who want to go for a ride, go for a ride, you know. And those who don't want to go for a ride with me, then don't go for a ride. But I never created this channel trying to please everyone. Because you can't please everyone. That's impossible. That's a bunch of nonsense. All you're doing is setting yourself to fail. If you think you're going to please everybody. You're just setting yourself up to fail miserably. I do this because, man, I like, hang out with you guys, feeding off of what you think and you feeding off of what I think. Maybe it helps. Maybe people like these conversations. I don't know. Right? But it seems like people like it. People do. Having conversations. Late at night, driving a fake bus. I reached the end of my route here. I'll let somebody else drive. Ma'am, get up. Oh, she got a nice booty. Oh my god. I'm gonna follow that booty. Wait a minute. Where you going? Where you going with that booty? She's going to booty land. Alright, somebody else needs to drive this. Take me to the depot. Hey, Carol Brooke. I remember you, Carol. I've been good, man. I'm the same as last year. Minus growing this beard. You know. Doing this whole Bob De Niro setup, you know. You're talking to me. You know, there's a flip side to that coin. What if you do get me boxed in and I gotta put you down? I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. Yeah, we've been face to face. But I gotta tell you, I will not hesitate. Not for a second. Oh shit. If you, I gotta show you some photos of my father. My father looked exactly like Bob De Niro, man. Like, dude, like almost like they were twin brothers. Like my father looked exactly like Robert De Niro, and I think that's where I get that rage, because he was just like Bob De Niro. My father didn't take no bullshit from nobody. Like, for real. He was really like real Bob De Niro, man. He never took shit from anybody. And I think I got a little bit of that from him, to be honest with you. From my father. Rob and Brendan. Rob is probably, you know, sleeping. He's got to wake up early in the morning. You know, he has a daughter. He's a single father, and he's got to, you know, take her to the school and stuff like that. He's a busy guy. Normally, Rob, due to the 5-hour differences.
Hello again, Buzz.
In the afternoon, like in the evening, when I'm doing the afternoon, like tomorrow, when I do the Death Stranding at 2:30 East Coast USA time, it's gonna be what, 7:30 in the evening in the United Kingdom. So, or 6:30 in the United Kingdom, I'm sorry, or 7, whatever. In the evening, 7:30, he will be there, because in the evening he has free time to, you know, come in and talk to me, and you know, he's a great guy, man. Rob is a great guy. Rob Finn, great guy. He was also in the military. He served during that whole Iraq, you know, 2003 invasion. Great guy. I have a lot of respect for him, you know.
Oh, a break. That's great.
Brandon, I don't know where Brandon is. Maybe he's trying to make peace with Mamba. Him and Mamba, man, they've been like, you know, arguing about some stupid stuff about fanboys. I try to tell Brandon, man, don't waste your time on fanboys. Who cares, man? You know, Stadia this, Stadia that, man. Who cares? You know, I don't know why they waste time on that nonsense, man. It's so stupid. I think they should just apologize to each other and move on. You know, bridge under the water. They said some shit to each other, and they should just make an apology and, you know, move on. All right, Anthony, man. Take it easy, brother. And like I said, man, you know, just one day at a time, brother. One day at a time. I know it's tough. I know it's tough, man. Well, one day at a time. Yeah, man. The whole thing is stupid. Dude, who gives a shit about Stadia? Who gives a shit about fucking PlayStation? Big fucking D, piece of plastic. Who gives a fuck? It's just it's an electronics devices, and who gives a shit about services? You know, I can't believe people waste their oxygen on that kind of shit, man. You know. Yeah, brother, just take it easy and deep breaths and take it easy, man. Focus. Don't think too much about the past. Focus on the future. We can't change the past, but we have a brand new future to look forward to, right? Tomorrow is all fresh. It's all new, man. It's all yours. You know, it can be yours, you know, but you can't live in the past. What's done is done. Could have, would have, should have. Who gives a shit? Move on. Keep moving forward, you know. Okay, let's jump into another bus. See what else we have here. I got so many routes. What about a Route 7? Here we go. How much money do I have? You know, just enjoy life, man. Ignore everything. Stop giving a shit. And just enjoy, man. You know? People think too much. People worry too much. That's why they have anxiety. Worrying about something you can't fucking control. You know, just ignore all of that shit and just enjoy every second, every minute, man. That's it. Take a deep breath. Do this, you know, do that. And woosah. Yeah, don't worry too much, man. That's how you get anxiety, man. That's how that happens. Don't do that, man. Find something that makes you comfortable. Maybe driving a bus is therapeutic. Maybe flying a plane makes you feel therapeutic and relaxed. Maybe playing a Death Stranding, building the roads and connecting the strands, maybe that's therapeutic. Listening to that beautiful music and enjoying the beautiful vistas, maybe that makes you feel therapeutic. I don't know. Whatever it is, man. Whatever it is that makes you feel. Hold on. You know, the one interesting thing about the Fight Club, that movie Fight Club, what Chuck has written, and the way David Fincher has directed that movie. You guys know it's based on the book, written by that guy Chuck. I forgot his last name. There's a quote in the movie where Brad Pitt character, they're sitting in a diner or some kind of a club or whatever, a bar, and Tyler Durden, which is Brad Pitt, imaginary Tyler Durden, Edward Norton's talking to his imaginary friend, and imaginary friend says, "Yeah, all that stuff in your apartment, it's all gone. It's all gone. So what now?" "Yeah, but man, I really invested so much into that." "Yep, you did. Now it's gone." And then he said something to him like, "You see, the problem with you is the things you own end up owning you, right? The stuff that you own end up owning you. You become a slave of the stuff that you own. You become a slave to your house. You've become a slave to your electronics. You've become a slave to your car. You've become a slave to your bank account. The things you own end up owning you, and you become a slave of material. That was a pretty good scene, and a lot of that is happening. A lot of people are focused on some kind of to validate. I'm sorry. They're always looking to validate their existence. I have this beautiful house. I have this beautiful car. I have this beautiful big giant TV. I can validate myself. I exist. Without my big house, I'm nothing. Without my big truck, F-350, I'm nothing. That's what validates me, right? But that's the biggest problem in America. When I came to this country, I noticed it right away. People like to consume, and they like to validate themselves based on what they have, right? And that's the first thing I noticed about capitalism when I came here. Everybody's just so focused on buying shit to validate their existence, right? So they can brag about it to other people. And the other people really don't give a fuck about what you have. or how, is this a big, queen size bed? Who gives a shit, right? Who cares? Like this constant validation, like you have to validate, that's not healthy, man. That's why people are so fucked up here. I think that's why they're so fucked up and hooked up on drugs and whatnot, because they constantly need to validate themselves.
This air conditioning is great. It's
like the high, they need some kind of a fix, material fix. You guys catch my drift? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Edward. Appreciate it, man. I wasn't planning on doing this for a long time, just for maybe a couple of hours. Because tomorrow I'm getting ready for Death Stranding. But I figured might as well do a couple of hours of this. Yeah.
I would like a ticket.
Thank you.
I'd like to buy a ticket, please.
So tired.
There you go.
Coffee.
I've seen that movie Aftermath with Arnold, where his daughter and wife, they died. And they died because of a mistake that the air traffic ATC, the guy who was controlling it, didn't do his job, right, or something. And then, well, I don't want to spoil the movie, right? People can go watch it, but it was actually a pretty good movie, though. I thought this was a different kind of Arnold that we haven't seen. And I think in that movie, Arnold has proven that he can do a dramatic performances, But I didn't think that people like that kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think they like the Arnold that's funny, that gives out one-liners.
Ticket, please.
I don't think they like Arnold to be this depressed, dramatic actor. But I know the movie you're talking about. I mean, the movie was depressing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a very depressing movie. It wasn't a happy movie, I'll be honest. And it's also a sad movie.
Thank you. One ticket, please.
This one is a nice senior ticket.
Yesterday, I took a walk in Silva Park and saw a colony of seagulls. I didn't know they settled that far inland.
Thanks.
I need a ticket.
Oh my God, you need a
like to
ticket with
listen
that
to all
booty?
Directions when I go jogging.
Oh shit, look at her. Look at that booty she has. Oh Lord. Day ticket?
Hey, Alfonso. Yeah, Brendan here. I want to come in for a haircut. When do you have time? Yeah, that suits me.
I just noticed that my
Pretty busy though.
ran out 2 days ago.
Next stop, Clinton Avenue.
But I don't know. Arnold's getting old, man. I don't know what kind of movies can he make. To be honest with you, I don't think he can do action movies anymore. He just doesn't. You know, it's not the same. You know, what I mean, everybody has their time. You know, you can't be making action movies forever. Same thing with Sylvester Stallone. You know, you gotta accept that. Hey, you know, your time has come. You had your golden time. Now your time has come to retire and do other things. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
The sailors at the docks know the best shanties.
But you know what they say? You're only as old as you feel, right? I think John Voight said it the best. And he's up in his
My
age.
daughter works at Samsung.
You know, he said you're only as old as you feel. John Voight, man. I remember the very first movie I saw with John Voight was called Runaway Train with Eric Roberts. The movie was filmed in 1984, released in 1985 or 86, something like that. And Runaway Train was a really great movie, man. The script was written by Akira Kurosawa. But a great fucking
I really
movie.
like this news speaker's
It's about two convicts that they escaped the prison in Alaska, and they hop on this runaway train, and this train cannot be stopped.
I don't feel like working today.
Also, there was another person on that train, played by Rebecca De Mornay. By the way, she was really hot back then. I mean, she still is, man. She's such a good-looking actress. I always had a crush on her, man. Rebecca De Mornay. That was the very first introduction of her in that movie.
I told my
That was a great. If you guys haven't seen Runaway Train,
dogs can understand.
I highly suggest, man, go see a Runaway Train. You guys, man, need to watch these old movies. Fucking great, man. He makes these new movies look like shit.
A ticket, please.
Hi.
And John Voight's a badass, dude. He was in a bunch of movies. He was in
Someone made a website
Deliverance.
for the university's cat.
Deliverance is another movie you gotta watch. Urban Cowboy, Deliverance, right? And his daughter, it's, as you all know, right? What's her name? Jesus. Brad Pitt's wife. I can't remember her name. Jesus Christ. Alzheimer's kicking in.
Thanks.
You know what I'm talking about. Angelina Jolie. Yeah. You also remember John Voight was in Mission Impossible. He was in Enemy of the State. He was in
Oh, no. Excuse me. Can you let me
Heat,
out?
movie called Heat with Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. He was in a bunch of movies, man. Great actor. He was also in that TV show called on Showtime.
It's kind of windy outside.
Fucking great TV show.
Call the bus.
What the fuck is the name of it? Donovan, Ray Donovan. Was great in that. But if you haven't seen A Runaway Train, Eric Roberts, man, which is a Julia Roberts' brother, Eric Roberts. He was also in The Best of the Best, The Dark Knight, so many movies. The Specialist with Sylvester Stallone. Great movie, man. So look it up if you haven't seen it. I guarantee you're gonna like the movie. Why do movies suck these days? Today's movies. Somebody asked that question to me the other day. The reason the movies today suck is because Hollywood is trying to appease to certain groups of people, right? And whenever you're trying to appease to certain groups of people or certain cults of people, that's not going to do well. It's going to fail because you're not appealing to everybody, right? And that's why the movies suck today.
Thank you.
Like in the old days, the Hollywood wasn't worried whether you were offended by seeing a Confederate flag or whether you're offended by somebody using the N-word or you were offended by somebody saying this or saying that or somebody calling the word F, you know. Not the, you know what I mean, the F word vis-a-vis queer, right? That was all acceptable back then. In 1970s and 1980s, those movies could never be made today. Those movies could never be made today. Period. But that was a different time, and I think it was a better time. That's why the 80s were golden times. That's why even 70s and 80s were the best times. Because you truly were free to say whatever the fuck you wanted to say. And you didn't have to worry about, did I offend this guy? Did I offend that fucking guy? Or that person or that person or this person, right? That's why today movies suck. And all they're doing is making superhero movies, because with superhero movies, that's the only thing they can do. They cannot make any other movies other than superhero movies. Because that's the only thing that's gonna guarantee the money in the bank. And this is why the movies suck today. I know that, what's his name, Quentin Tarantino has a different opinion on that. I disagree with Quentin Tarantino. And the only reason Quentin Tarantino doesn't want to say that, you know, things are not as bad in the movies as people think, it's because he's part of the club. Quentin Tarantino, it's part of the club. He's part of the elite. Whether you want to believe it, don't believe it, I don't care. But he's part of the elite. That's why they gave him a 5-minute standing ovation at the festival, Cannes Festival. All the elites were standing and clapping for him, celebrating his work. Okay? I know he's part of the elite. And that's why that bullshit Joe Rogan interview, I couldn't watch that shit with Quentin Tarantino, because it's so fucking bullshit. The guy's being so fake. He's not telling you really who he is. And Joe Rogan is afraid to ask him, because Joe Rogan doesn't want to lose what he has. He doesn't want to lose the connection with celebrities. He doesn't want to lose the connection with the elites. So Joe Rogan is sucking up, playing it safe. So the whole interview was bullshit with Quentin Tarantino, to be honest with you. Yeah. Basically, agree with everything that I say. Don't ask me any hard questions. Did you notice when Quentin Tarantino gets asked uncomfortable questions, he gets very defensive, right? Like he's ready to fight. Why? Because he doesn't like to be asked those questions. Because he feels that he's above you. He feels that because he is part of the elite. So he's like, hey, I'm part of the elite. I'm hanging out with DiCaprio, Brad Pitt. I'm hanging out with all these elitists, right? All the elites of the elites. I'm special. So therefore, who are you to ask me those questions? And that's what happens when you become one of them. When they groom you in and you become one of them. And that's what happens. You change. You change. You become them. You know. Let's give him a regular ticket. What does he want? People ask me, how do I know? I fucking
What's an
know.
astronaut's favorite computer part?
I know.
The space bar.
I know people. And that's why people are uncomfortable being my friends. Because I can read people's bullshit. I can read people's fakeness. Even blindfolded, I can smell the fakeness and bullshit from a lot of people.
Thank you. Single ticket, please.
Or the senior ticket, here we go.
Thanks.
Today I'll have to do the laundry. I think it's quite relaxing.
Also, not every celebrity, first of all, they're not all part of the club. There's celebrities who are not part of the club, and they don't even call themselves celebrities. If an individual, I want to explain something really quick before we continue this bullshit. Why do you think they call themselves celebrity? Any movie star that is calling themselves a celebrity, they're part of the club, and they want to be celebrated. They get off on that. They want you to celebrate them. You understand? They feed off of your energy. They want you to celebrate them. That's how you know who's part of the elite. There's actors who are just actors, and they don't want to be celebrated because they're just actors, and they just want to act. They want to be good at what they do, at their craft. So we can't put everybody, this is the mistake a lot of people are making. You can't put all of the actors into the part of the elite because they're not all part of the elite. Some of them are and some of them are not. You know what I mean? They're not all part of the elite. There's a good number of them. But like Kurt Russell, good example, Kurt Russell is just an actor. He's not a celebrity. He doesn't even call himself a celebrity. He's not part of the elite, right? John Voight doesn't call himself a celebrity. He's just an actor. There's other actors who don't call themselves celebrities. Johnny Depp doesn't call himself a celebrity. I mean, they canceled him. He says, I'm just an actor. I'm here to do the job, and that's it. You know. Exactly, Mr. Glass. But not all of them. Mr. Glass, like Morgan Freeman, it's not celebrity. he's just an actor. Let me see. There's a lot of actors who keep quiet, but they're not. They don't want to be. You never see them like at the parties. You never see them at some of these places where all these elitists are hanging out, right? So I think we shouldn't make a mistake by classifying all of them to be part of the elite. There's a good number of them. They're part of the elite, but not all of them. So I want to be fair. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I don't want to generalize and put everybody in the same pot. Not all of them, but there's a good number of them. There you go, Edward. Thank you. Devilcrats. I call them devilcrats, demoncrats, because that's what they that's what they worship. The Luciferian demon theory, demon philosophy. They believe in to be free. Like their freedom, it's freedom of do the naughty things, be naughty, be what you want to be, right? But it's more than that, it's more than that. I mean, that's why their movies are so violent. They're so violent, so perverted with sex and erotica, right? And all that crap, because that's what they're celebrating. They're celebrating erotica. They're celebrating all the naughtiness, being naughty, being nasty, right? They're celebrating that. And I know some people who work in Hollywood, and they've been invited to these parties as guests. And, dude, it's weird. Like they feel like weird right away. You go there and you feel that weird vibe when you go to these parties, right? Whatever it might be, in Beverly Hills or Santa Barbara or, Malibu, out there somewhere, Santa Monica, right? They go to these parties and it's like you feel weird. You get that weird vibe. And you're like, what the fuck is this? I have some of them who worked on a couple of movies as like an assistant to second unit directors for the Bad Boys 2, as a floor managers, getting the cables and stuff like that. And they would tell me, like, it is really like when they would get invited to these parties on the boat or on a yacht or whatever, you feel uncomfortable basically because there's certain weird vibe. That's why they call it holy weird, because there's a certain weird vibe of perversion, of naughtiness. It just feels uncomfortable. And I know some of these guys who worked on the Bad Boys 2 and some other movies. They were part of the production, and when they would get invited to go there to these parties, that's what they would tell me. It says, hey dude, I felt weird, bro. The way they were looking at my wife, the way they were talking to her, the way they were talking to me, the way I was being approached, it almost felt like a fraternity club or like some kind of what you call that? Swingers club. Like some kind of a fucking swiping wives swingers kind of a fucking club. It felt weird, dude. And this is coming from people who actually been to these. I haven't been to these parties, but I know some people who've been to these parties. And they tell me it felt weird, bro. It felt totally fucking weird. That's what they told me. And I trust these guys. Some of my old friends in the past. whom I known back in 2000, 2003, 2004. They would tell me this shit, you know. Because I was jealous. I was like, hey, dude, I wish I could get invite to go to Beverly Hills and go to these parties, these celebrity parties. I was like, dude, I would love to fucking go there. That would be fucking awesome, bro. And they tell me, fuck that shit, man. It's not all that awesome. It's weird. It's fucking weird. You might wake up drunk with somebody, you know, sticking a dick up your ass. Oh, God. Anyway. So, not all actors are part of the club, but there's a good number of them. They're part of that club,
You know
guys.
they're called turn signals because you use them to signal when you are about to make a turn.
That's the whole point here. Not all of them are part of that club, but there's a good number of them that are part of that club.
I'm more of a city person. I can't imagine living in the mountains.
And I hate to disappoint you guys, but Tom Hanks is part of that club. Steven Spielberg, heavily part of that club. George Clooney, heavily part of the club. Alec Baldwin, I hate to break it to you, he's part of that club too. The Birdman, you know, it's part of that club. What's his name? Michael Keaton. It's part of that club. Brad Pitt, fuck yeah. His brother, Leonardo DiCaprio, big time part of the club. Those are just a few, like that I know for a fact. And yeah, Quentin Tarantino is heavily part of the fucking club. Yeah, they're all part of that fucking. That's why you see them all the time. That's why you don't see Mel Gibson because they kicked him out. He made a movie about the Jesus Christ, and of course they don't like that. They're Antichrist. That's right. They believe in Antichrist, so they like to mock Christ. Daniel Craig is obviously part of that club. He's heavily part of that club. Daniel Craig, you know, I hate to break it to you. It is what it is. So, are you guys depressed already or what? I was approached. Listen, when I came from Bosnia, everybody was interested in my my war stories. You know, we heard about Bosnia. You know, Bill Clinton always talks about Bosnia and this and that. Look, I appreciate what Bill Clinton did for Bosnia. There's no question about that. But every time when I came here, everybody wanted to hear my stories. What was it like growing up there, being in that war for 4 years, right? And I got approached by some Freemasons, by some very powerful
Heaven
people.
knows when my sister will learn to be punctual.
I think I told you this story. I said no. I said no. I would rather live here in this little cottage, in this little, you know, whatever place I'm in, than to be living in a big villa surrounded by all this craziness of fake people, you know. So I refuse to go to these fraternity parties. I refuse to go to all these clubs, these yacht, you know, parties and whatnot. I refuse to go to that shit, you know. And I'm glad that I didn't go there. I'm really am glad, man. I think I talked about this previously.
I don't expect them to check for tickets every time.
Now here's the question.
Thank you.
Here's the question everybody wants to know. Oh, Ricky. Oh, Ricky exposed all of them big time. I love Ricky, bro. Ricky's the man. He exposed them big time, bro. I love that guy. I love him. He's a great comedian and a great actor too. But I'm glad that he exposed every single one of them and embarrassed them.
Thanks.
That's right, Mr. Glass, Ricky. Right in the middle of the Academy Awards, right? He exposed every single one of them, big time.
Next stop, Marina.
You know, there's a lot of questions people are asking whether or not Joe Rogan is part of the elite.
I was not made for this weather.
That's a tough question. I'll tell you this. Joe Rogan's a very smart guy. Okay? Without a doubt. He's not a dummy. He's not stupid. I think he's good at hiding it. I think the one thing that Joe Rogan, in my assessment, it's really good at, it's hiding it. Trying to hide, you know, what he really is. And for the most part, he does a good job, you know, hiding it there by making jokes and few laughs and smoking the blunt. But I know better. I know that he's part of some kind of group that's connected to the elites. People say, well, how could you say that? Well, here's my question. How do you think he got Quentin Tarantino to come to his show? How do you think he got Aerosmith, which is heavily part of the elite? How he got, you know, these celebrities to go to his show to do the interview? How do you think that happens?
I took my significant other to the
How do you think that
observatory
happens?
outside the city. It was
Hmm.
wonderful watching the stars.
That only happens when you become part of the club, guys. Okay? I guarantee you, if I become part of that club tomorrow, you'll see me talking to Scarlett Johansson. You'll see me talking to Daniel Craig promoting the 007. You'll see me talking to Dwayne Johnson, right? How does that happen? That happens when you become part of the club, right? You have to be part of the club. You don't have to worship what they worship, but you get a membership to the club, right? You're like a lobbyist for Hollywood. Like you're a lobby for Hollywood. And you have the membership. And you have that membership card, and you can get these celebrities to come in and do the show and talk to you. That's what I think. That's my assessment. That's my opinion. I think Alex Jones talked about it a little bit. I think Alex Jones was right. I mean, and he knows Joe Rogan for 20 years. I think nobody knows Joe Rogan better than Alex Jones, guys.
I spent so much time at the craft store, I'll be eating ramen for a week.
But some people are saying, well, is it possible that Alex Jones, maybe it's part of the same club and he's just playing a devil's advocate? I don't know. I don't think so. He's a natural born Texan. You know, he sticks to his guns. He sticks to his beliefs. You know, I don't think so. Alex Jones is what he is. And he's not going to apologize for it. Nor should he apologize for what he is. He loves his state. He loves Texas. He loves his country. He's patriotic, and not wrong with that. And did you notice how Joe Rogan was talking about him? Calling him crazy names? Right? And then all of a sudden, he invites him back, and like it's as if nothing happened, right? That's what these people do. They manipulate. And they try to get back into your life, right? By giving you some shit, by buying you stuff. And they're really good at manipulating, man. They're very good manipulators. And that's what they do best. They exploit your weaknesses. And they work you like that. They're always looking for your weakness. Once they find that weakness, I got him. Time to manipulate. those are my opinions. I could be wrong, guys. Okay, people who are watching this, please remember something. I'm just talking out of my ass, giving my opinions. Okay, I could be 100% wrong on this.
I was at the new Italian restaurant.
But that's my observation. I'm giving you my observations. Okay, my opinions with observations. It doesn't mean I'm right. It just means I'm giving you my observation.
Who does it belong to?
Thank you, Edward. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to call it night here too as well. As soon as I finish this bus route. Tomorrow I gotta do Death Stranding. It's gonna be great. We'll do it in my office, not like this. It will be in my office. We'll do Death Stranding with PlayStation 5 Director's Cut with the ultra widescreen.
It's so great that you service the city with your
widescreen.
You know, right now I'm on the way to the doctor's, and this bus connection
mode,
is just perfect.
Which is available. It doesn't mean you're gonna see a 32:9. You're still gonna see 16:9, but with the top bars, black bars to top and bottom, like a letterbox widescreen. But the difference is you're gonna have a much better field of view, right? The field of view. Forgot my wipers. So I can't wait to do that tomorrow. To see how it looks, man. Just with a 16:9 widescreen field of view, with 3840 by 1600, 60 FPS. That'll be interesting. For a PlayStation 5, you know, it will be interesting to see how it looks. Okay, that's it. I reached the end of the route. Okay, guys, well, this is it. That's all she wrote. Wake up. See a ticket.
There.
Leave, sir. Yeah, Edward. Unfortunately, that's what I think about Joe Rogan. You know, I think he sold himself a long time ago, man. You know. I mean, you can see it. It's a different type of energy. He doesn't have that freedom like he used to. He's very careful how he says things and how he say it, right? Thank you, Carol Brooke. Yeah, we try to keep it 100% real here, right? Try to keep it real. You know, nobody else wants to keep it real. We got to keep it real 100%, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna go too. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna see you tomorrow with Death Stranding. I mean, if you guys don't want me to do it, I mean, it's up to you. You know, if you guys want me to do something else, but looking at the polls, it seems like people really want me to play Death Stranding. You know, but hey, if you guys want me to do something else, look, man, I'm always open for that. You know what I mean? I'm taking this bus to the depot. Remember, guys, you can always change your stream. Even tomorrow, you can tell me, hey, Mr. 4K, I'm not in the mood for delivering packages. Play something different. Dude, I can always do that. But you guys have to let me know. If there's something, maybe there's a game you would really like to see me play. Maybe there's something out there like, hey, I have the recommendation. I would like you to try this game. Have you tried this? Give this a try. Any ideas, man? I'm always welcome. So. I want to see if this driver is going to take my bus to the depot. He should take it to the depot, but we'll see. And by the way, this is a PlayStation. I'm playing on a PlayStation 5. Just so people know. I'm going to stick around here a little bit. I want to see if this guy, my driver, is going to bring my bus to the depot. Which I'm sure he will, but we'll stick around. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll stick around here a little bit. Are we at the depot? I think we're almost there. I think it's a red light or something. Yeah, it's a red light. That's why he's not moving. Why is he not moving? What is happening? I don't know. I thought he was going to take my bus to the depot, but apparently not. Sir? Are you okay? I thought you were going to take my bus to the depot. Well, this is the depot right here. I don't know what he's waiting for. Come on, man, take it to the depot. Here. You know, this game could be really great if the glitches...
Check the passengers' tickets.
If these glitches would not be so present so much. Alright, I'll put it, man. Listen. Dude, I'll do it. I'll put it in the depot, man. It's all good. Dude, depot's right there. It's all good, man. I don't know why he couldn't put it in there. I mean, he did take me to the depot, but he didn't park inside a garage. You know, he's supposed to park inside a garage. And he didn't do that. Which is mind-blowing to me. Why he didn't do that.
I'll handle it.
No, you're not gonna handle it, my friend. My friend, you disappoint me. You didn't park the bus inside where it needs to be. And you didn't make me a coffee. You should have made me a coffee. And now we turn off everything. Hold on. He's still there. The guy's still there. He's out there. Waiting for me to open the door. First I need to go ahead and turn off the engine. And then I'll open the door. And then I'll turn off the lights. Okay, partner? So... Hold on. Hold on. The engine needs to be turned off. There we go. The lights. Turn off the lights. Pop, pop, pop. Now I'll open the door here. All right, brother, come here. This way. There you go. We'll have some coffee. Me and you, bro. Come on. Time for a coffee. There's the coffee. See, I'm drinking it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. There's your bus simulator. Okay. So, bus simulator, listen, man. Guys, I think it's kind of sad that they released the game in this kind of a state. Filled with bugs and issues and problems. A lot of people are reporting so many bugs. And I know they're small indie developers, right? But this is not their first rodeo. They've been working on Bus Simulator since Bus Simulator 16, 17, 18, and now 21. So they've been working on this Bus Simulator game for quite a long time. And I'm kind of surprised that they haven't put more effort to at least make it more feasible and more enjoyable. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel about Bus Simulator 21. Maybe over time, maybe next year, they'll fix it up. They'll make it look better. But we'll see what happens, you know. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Today. With Death Stranding Director's Cut. The stream is going to be around like 2:30, 1 o'clock, around there somewhere. We'll do it at 2. Like 2 o'clock. Right? 2 o'clock sounds good. 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 2:30. I think 2:30 is the best time for everybody. Everybody, you know, will be able to see that live stream tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.